All right, let's get going.
Hey guys, you knew this day was coming and today's the day. Today, let's talk about a former friend of mine, Shane Dawson.
Hello, my name is Onision, and today I would like to talk about Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson. Oh god, Onision's making another video about him.
I've met Shane Dawson, and I think he's an awful human being. Shane has always had a weird relationship with children in the past. I've always been a little... there's nothing that sticks out, but it's just like a feeling you get.
And nobody's like, oh wow, Onision told us about this a long time ago. Why the fuck didn't we listen? It's not just Shane, you're all enablers. Like literally, most every single one of you listening to this right now sat on your fucking hands when I was saying, yo, Shane Dawson's doing this shit, and you guys should probably like confront it. Oh, this came out of nowhere. Where did this come from? I don't know. Fucking years ago when I told you. And you ignored it, and you enabled him to do it more and more and more.
A long time ago, I was supposed to collaborate with Shane Dawson, and then at the last minute, Shane Dawson bailed on me. And ever since then, I've had a massive stick up my ass.
Like, I personally have repeatedly had problems with Shane in the past, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna start hate blogs and hate sites, etc. about him, because I have better things to do.
Hey Shane, I'm flying out to LA. Want to meet up? Sure, let me know when you're here and we will hang out. Okay, make sure you show up, otherwise I will hold you accountable for the rest of your life.
Some time ago, Shane Dawson asked me to be in a video with him. When I say some time ago, we're talking almost exactly 9 years ago.
This is me begging Shane Dawson in 2000 whatever to collaborate with me.
Shane Dawson had repeatedly let me down when he himself proclaimed that we were friends.
So you can take all those pedophile jokes he makes and reverse them on him. Yeah, as I said before, he's harmless. So fidgety and nervous in person. Maybe that's why he canceled the projects with me.
I put him in such a bind that most anything he said would incriminate him. And it's great. You'll see. Here's my justification for pedophilia.
I can't.
What? Oh my god, there's no justification for pedophilia, dude.
No, but when I was 11 years old, there was a girl that I was crazy about, right? I put it in my third book. Because you know how when you're a kid, you like the developed chicks? You have this girl who you're into, 4 years older than you, crawls over to your bed, starts making out with you. Things proceed forward. She did do exactly the same thing the next year at the same cabin with my friend who was 1 year older than me, or younger than me. So she swapped out with another 11-year-old the next year.
That's
and she actually had with him. Yeah. Are you a victim? Me, as a guy who's into it, like into being with an older person, are you actually a victim?
You are a victim. Still. You may have enjoyed it, but they're older than you. You're too young to really understand what's going on and understand what's...
Do you think that's for me to decide or society?
Oh,
I'm grown up. As a grown up who went through that, I don't think I was a victim.
Alright, when he says, here's my justification for pedophilia, there's a good chance that he's joking. However, most would probably perceive this as Shane Dawson not looking very good.
I strongly believe that Shane is a creep and a predator. You protect them from people like Shane. You don't let people like Shane videotape your child and tell your child to shake their stuff on camera. Okay? I never told a single child to do anything inappropriate on camera. Ever.
You see, I had this forum called onision.xyz, and on that site, people could submit most anything they like, and they could also post pictures of their faces or entire bodies.
For the next video, I want you guys to go to onision.com/submit and post a picture of you holding up a piece of paper next to the body part you're not so proud of. Also, make sure you write Onision somewhere on that piece of paper so I know the picture is actually meant for what it's meant for.
First off, the person who made the video about me, they promoted their video by saying I was a creepy a-hole who collects underwear pictures from 13-year-olds. Yeah, I actually don't collect them. And it's not specific to 13-year-olds. It's literally everybody who wants to post to the site. I don't say, post bikini pictures or post underwear pictures. No, I don't do that. Yo, this is stuff you'd see at a public swimming pool. People are actually covering up the same amount of skin, if not more skin, and they cover up at a swimming pool, specifically a public one. Yo, you're being oversensitive. You guys ever go to a theme park? Bitches in bikinis everywhere. Calm your shit. We are trying to do something productive here.
If the pictures are appropriate, why would I require everyone be adults?
If the picture is appropriate, then nothing's wrong. And the first picture someone posted is someone hating their body and wanting to know whether or not I agree or disagree with them. How old are they? I have no idea. First of all, let's just acknowledge the elephant in the room. A lot of you are 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds. But it doesn't matter because the amount of skin they're covering is totally appropriate for the public. Hey guys, I have been removed from the list of speakers on the VidCon site. I find Shane Dawson to be very, very hilarious. He's a very funny guy. Says a lot of inappropriate things. At the first VidCon, he cussed like crazy. How many people protested him talking at the next event? At the next event, he joked about pedophilia repeatedly. How many people protested the 2012 event coming up? Meanwhile, you got Shane over here, who has repeatedly made horribly disgusting comments and done horribly disgusting things to children.
Jada Pinkett Smith, Jordan, disgusted over Shane Dawson clip because it was him allegedly jerking off on the young one, and you know that is problematic and horrible and all that stuff. But it was a joke, obviously. I don't think he actually wanted to do that.
It's like Jared from fucking Subway, you know? But he's not Jared from Subway because I don't think he's a child molester or anything like that. I'm just saying.
Normal men don't say these things, joking or not. That's just something that a Jared from Subway would do.
Is that girl legal? You think? Is she legal? No, she's holding her dad's hand.
Hey Lainey, you're getting kind of old.
I'm 18.
Yeah, ew. Do you have any hot 10-year-old friends or something?
Why?
You know what they say, I keep getting older and they keep staying in elementary school. I hate you! I hate your tiny boobs! I'm only 8! Yeah, so what's taking so long? She looks like a really real person. Someone I think I would get along with.
That's because they look 16, man, child.
Shut up.
I support Shane Dawson and his freedom to joke around and say really offensive things because that's what people love.
No, in reality, I don't hate Shane Dawson.
I really don't like him, and ranting about him is therapeutic for me. This person says, you sexualize children in your own videos. If I ever sexualized a child, first of all, never, ever a 12-year-old or 13-year-old or whatever. Okay, that's disgusting.
So an article on Heat Street recently explained that Onision has a message board in which a ton of really underage girls, we're talking ages 11 through 17, post really scantily clad, basically nude pictures of themselves and their bodies for him to rate them. Let's look at some of the posts on his message board. I'm not going to tell you how old I really am because I'm in a few videos of you and it would cause your problems. Ha ha ha, I'm under 18.
And brace yourselves. This is the image that the person omitted from their video to try and slander me. Check this out. I think we should just all sit in silence and stare at this insanity. On Onision.xyz, you guys started a topic called Rate Me from 1 to 10. But because there are 77 pages, I'm just gonna show you guys the 9s and 10s. This girl's definitely like a 9.5 easily. Like, remember when that one chick said that she had a picture of an under 18-year-old and she couldn't show you the picture because the girl was under 18, and then I showed you guys the picture and it was actually just some girl in a hoodie and there was literally nothing showing? Someone posted to Onision forums wondering if her and other girls' boobs are too big or too small. This girl says she likes her boob size, but sometimes she wishes they were bigger. You know how often I wish your boobs were bigger? Never. That's exactly the post that she got this from. I don't see myself in a world where I'm not with my wife. So this time around, we'll assume you're bisexual and that you want to be part of the menage a trois. I'll say based on appearances alone, whether or not that would be okay with me. This girl says I already told her that she was hot. She wants to know if I'd date her. I think it's pretty obvious at this point. And she's not gonna show you the image because the girl in the image is fully clothed, completely fine. On Onision.xyz, Abby's a bit dead. Asked you guys to post a picture so I could tell you whether or not you're fat, thin, or healthy. Another very healthy looking girl. Well endowed, no less. This is blatant misrepresentation of the truth. She is cold-faced lying to her audience about who I am for the sake of making me look worse. Oh God, I cannot believe how fucking dishonest this... And I said, well, have Shane Dawson sit next to me and take a lie detector test as well. I'd love to see that bitch sweat. Because I personally know that Shane is a creep. Hey guys, I have somewhat of a poll I'd like you to participate in. And all I want you to do is basically tell me your age or an age group that you're in, and whether or not you enjoy most of the things I'm about to list off to you. I know he's a creep. On a core level, I know he's a creep. Do you enjoy playing with naked Barbie dolls? Do you enjoy playing on the swings? I've seen his history of how he acts with children. Do you enjoy playing with toy cars in a sandbox? Do you enjoy hide and go seek? For some reason, adults just feel like they're too good to participate. I don't know exactly. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't have fun like kids do.
How close he gets to children all the time, how uncomfortable it is consistently.
But I don't know. I might just be the weird one, which is why I ask you guys to participate in this. What age group are you in? And do you enjoy those things?
I don't want to deal with kids. I don't like kids. They're gross. When I was a daycare person, in charge of daycare, there were a bunch of like 9, 10-year-olds. I'm a daycare person, but we were all together as a bunch of daycare people.
There's no way you could know that Shane Dawson is 100% innocent. Like, I saw something that appeared to be open and closed, that he's a pedo. And I said he was a pedo. When I was talking about Shane, I had evidence.
In 2018, I made some comments about Shane Dawson, and those comments were not very honorable. I drew my own conclusions, and I took evidence that wasn't complete and acted like it was.
When I am referencing Shane's apology, I never watch anything. I'm a useless source of information as far as actually knowing what people say.
All right, I'd like to establish Shane Dawson could be joking about saying little big dick to a 5 or 6-year-old. But just to be clear, society, most people do not speak to children this way. He could be joking. My question to you is, do we as a society accept someone describing a 5 or 6-year-old that they say they have actually met? Do we accept as a society that this adult man would describe this 5 or 6-year-old that way?
And then people go, oh, but Onision, you rated young girls' bodies. You guys are completely blowing that in a totally different direction than it actually is.
Someone says they were in their underwear. How is that appropriate? Here's the thing. I never saw anyone post saying they're underage and posted them in their underwear. Never saw that.
Greg, are you prepared to sit here and say that you have never, in any of your videos, and that there are no people on those message boards that have ever been underage and posted pictures in their panties? Are you prepared to say that?
People talk about forums. The forums were 18 plus only. It was clearly posted, and almost everyone has ignored that fact because you guys are scumbag liars.
Oh no, boobs. So offended. Do I give a shit? No, because you would see this shit at a swimming pool. Is she 15? Is she 14? You don't even fucking know, do you?
Repeatedly says 18 plus only. Tons of moderators deleting the content that would even be remotely perceived as not okay.
When I see somebody who's actually underage, I delete it.
Removed from the forums. Remove inappropriate content. Immediately. Ban everybody who would even post anything close to that, okay? They say the forums were inappropriate. I made sure the rules against inappropriate content. So nobody would post inappropriate content.
Meanwhile, this person's wearing a top that doesn't really fit their boobs, as I'm pretty sure if they had big boobs, there'd be no wrinkles in that top. So maybe just stick to that Speedo material.
On Onision.xyz, Abby's a bit dead. Asked you guys to post a picture so I could tell you whether or not you're fat, thin, or healthy. Also pretty healthy. Another very healthy looking girl.
And you guys know me, I'm a sucker. So I see a healthy female body, I'm like, yo, you're perfect, oh my god. Can't keep my dick in my pants.
Hey guys, a while ago I said I was gonna use your photos in a video, and then I never did. I just into them instead.
And what do you guys got me for? Telling a bunch of teenagers they're ugly? Telling a bunch of teenagers they're fat? I don't know how other people don't see it, but they're teenage girls, so of course they think it's fine. This guy loves relating with teenage girls. He does it all the time. You see him constantly around teenage girls, relating with them, okay? And who else is predatory and relates with children?
Hey Dad, can I have this toy? Wow, thanks Dad. Now I'm just gonna stick it in my pocket.
Why would I want to look up a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old? Why would I want that? 15, 16, why would I want that? You type in 16-year-old anything, and you're committing a crime, basically. Like when you say, I want to see a 16-year-old in an inappropriate situation, you're committing a crime. Because even though the legal age may be 16 and 17 in some areas, you can't take pictures of them, and you can't promote people taking those pictures because you'll go to jail for maybe 25 years, okay?
He also says that there's nothing inappropriate about showing the same amount of skin in his video that you can see at a public swimming pool. But I have a counter-argument. Is a man going to be kicked out of a swimming pool if he's just sitting there taking pictures of people? Huh? Tell me that, okay?
So if you're a fan of Shane Dawson, this guy may be soon on his way to prison because people are likely going to go through his hard drive. They're likely going to go through his web history and find out exactly what this sicko is looking up.
Nobody says, even in a joking manner, nobody, no reasonable adult says, oh yeah, there's this one time when I was like Googling stuff and then I looked up like, naked babies.
Ew, Daddy, put your dick away.
Normal men don't say these things, joking or not.
Oh my god, Benjo, my daddy's trying to make me
There are infinite jokes you could tell.
Oh no, I'm getting aroused, Benjo!
The joke you don't tell is that you're attracted to like a 9-year-old.
Oh my gosh, I'm rising to my knees. This daddy.
I would rather vomit myself to death than ever make a joke where I'm calling a baby and a toddler SCXY or whatever a 9-year-old is.
Wow. Alright, Dad.
You posted a picture of a 12-year-old.
You mean this picture right here? This is the 13-year-old girl that everybody is losing their shit over. And she's covering up the majority of her body. Yeah, we're acting like this is pedophile shit?
Yeah, that picture is actually fine. Their face is censored, they're clothed. I don't see the problem.
Or how about that time that those mini haters said that I showed a picture of a 13-year-old girl that was totally inappropriate, and then I showed you guys the picture of the 13-year-old, and she was actually fully clothed?
I said, no, I don't want these kids in my videos.
We're beyond jokes at this point because there's an actual child involved.
So this isn't about that scumbag Shane. Shane can, whatever. Shane, you go do you. But hopefully it's go to prison.
Right now, it just sucks that this is like a thing because I'm like, this was 6 years ago. And I'm so proud of, like, especially this week, I'm so proud of the videos that went up this week.
Right. So what he's trying to do is to have us let go of the past. And this is a fact. Because wouldn't it be so much easier, guys, if you just let this go? Wouldn't it be so much easier if we all just pretended this never happened? And this is the kind of guilt tripping that I would expect from my own father.
Well, you dated a 17-year-old, Onision. You dated a 17-year-old once. Okay? I actually dated 2, okay, as an adult. There's 2 different 17-year-olds.
This one's embarrassing because it's like, say, first time we hugged, but we literally fucked the same day.
That's the first time we met.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
the first day we met.
The first time we literally had physical contact, we were like in bed with each other hours later.
That's our first night together.
So this is our first hotel room kiss.
Okay, first time you blew me.
The day we met, I mean.
Because the first time that Shiloh and I encountered each other, we had SCX. We had it 8 times in like 12 hours or so. 8 times.
We had sex about 8 times a day sometimes. He was very aggressive at that time and at that age. How hard he was pulling my hair back. I could not breathe. Calling me the B word. Calling me a slut. Or while we were having sex.
This was many, many years ago. Many years ago when this happened. I'm 32 now, okay?
Besides for only appropriate things, then it's just such a weird thing that's so obsessed over. What was this? 9 years ago? 9 years ago of a forum where people posted their own topics and had to follow rules that everything had to be appropriate for all audiences? Kind of silly.
And he removed that video right around the time people were calling him a pedo. So it sounds like he was covering up evidence.
For you to make a video rating the bodies of these girls, for you to do that, you definitely have to collect them. No, you have to be like, I want this one in the video, this one in the video, and you save them and you put them in a folder and you put them on your video. Did you or did you not collect these photos?
I screen capped.
But we have not, because you still have a problem with me saying
and
you
then I
collected them.
posted the videos and then I deleted them because they were on the
So you collected them and then you deleted them, right?
Wait, Shane Dawson just said that he doesn't tell those jokes anymore. So lying is obviously the #1 tactic of predators, as you can see at the top right here.
Don't do rating videos. People will tell you they're an adult when they're not an adult, and then later on they'll blame you for believing that they're not liars.
Who knows what her age is, and who cares, because I'm not hitting on them.
You don't have me anywhere looking at somebody who states that they're a certain age and then immediately hitting on them. You know? You guys have 0 examples of that.
This girl said she's only 17, but if she were 18, then yeah, she could potentially be my type. This person says they're not 18 plus, so that's an automatic no. But even if they were, I don't know.
I should have never allowed those fucking scumbags anywhere near my life. Because if they're gonna lie about the content that they submit, then fuck them. Because you're lying. You're a liar. You're a fraud, and you're submitting content fraudulently to someone, and then you're blaming them for the content that you submitted under a lie.
Here we have the first entry. But she says, BTW, I'm 13. This person's kind of frustrating. They say they're under the age of 18, even under 13. Don't do anything, it may get you arrested. Oh look, a 9-year-old or something.
Can you just say for me, dude, I realize you told these fucking scumbags to not submit content. They submitted it anyway, and you shouldn't be blamed for that because you repeatedly fucking said, don't do it.
They're clearly wearing something that they could wear to the YMCA, and therefore I don't care how old they are.
Not telling the whole story, that's what Shane did. He was jumping all over the place with mood swings by screaming and cussing and then being all normal and then getting kind of emotional.
First of all, I'm going to do comments approval only, so nobody can say who it is I'm responding to. And secondly, I'm going to replace video footage of them with a picture of Caitlyn Jenner. That way you can't see their face. And she talks like she's a fucking retarded, bleach blonde moron. You know what, maybe we should change your picture from Caitlyn Jenner to someone who looks about as intelligent as you sound. Hey, that's a good option. Jessica fucking Simpson. Go on, dumb blonde bitch. But no, dumb cunts. Go on. So dumb bimbo.
He had the over-the-top aggression randomly.
And you look exactly as dumb as you are. God, you are so fucking stupid. Dumbass motherfucker. This brain-dead fuck. Do you shit stains? And wow, useless fucking dumb piece of shit cunt, would you look at that? But you're too fucking lazy and useless to actually try Googling it before running your dumb cunt mouth. This dumb fucking lying cunt.
The punishment again is the yelling and the cussing.
Like, why do I get blamed for that? That's not fair. Like, I didn't do anything. So, like, what the hell? Why do I have to deal with the fallout?
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I bet you so many people can give you proof that you did something wrong.
Listen,
so many.
You sound like a Karen.
I sound like a Karen.
You sound like a Karen.
The denial is very clear. Spinning the truth, trying to devalue everything that's said about him.
Well, you dated a 17-year-old, Onision. This is why this is just nuts. First of all, you guys can't tell the difference between a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. You could not tell the difference. I thought they were 20 when I first met them.
And also, it's pretty fucking obvious when you look at the photos that were sent to you.
I didn't put anything on a public forum. They did.
And people will go, well, he rated some person once. I haven't done anything predatorial in this sense. Literal children. Literal children. I'm not talking like, you know, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 14-year-olds.
And besides, literally, those videos were liked by tens of thousands of people. All the people that click like, what
kind
are
of
they?
weirdos, I
If these
guess.
are
I
so
mean, I
bad.
feel like.
And again, that's minimalizing. And then, of course, he went to play the victim. You could say he targeted the victim, i.e. people calling him out.
And go ahead, do what you did last time. Send your horde of tweens to Urban Dictionary to write stupid posts about me.
Let's define Blair Whites. As black and white wildcats, you tend to see roaming city streets covered in their own vomit and urine. Make sure you tweet at Onision when you posted this definition to Urban Dictionary, so we can all celebrate these wonderful Blair Whites. I want all of you, if any of you know her channel, the person I'm talking about, I want you to go to her channel and just load her comments with what a fucking fraud she is.
He did have positive reinforcement by trying again to distract to all the good things he's been doing as of late, saying his life's been better than ever, trying to be as nice as possible to his audience. And
you guys were awesome enough to help me do my job for me, so I'll be awesome enough to show off some of your ugly faces in my video.
I don't understand why he's pointing that out. Why is he pointing out, oh, I benefited this person?
Like, for instance, this chick in her short shorts. Her thighs look awesome. See, she says she wishes she was thinner. Now that I've given her my honest opinion that her thighs are awesome and that she should not be thinner, I can potentially contribute to her avoiding getting an eating disorder. This is important stuff. These videos actually help people.
It appears this is yet another distraction. Hey guys, look at all the nice things that I did for this person. That means I'm innocent.
Because the reality is, a lot of us are insecure about our bodies, and having reinforcement, especially from someone you watch on YouTube, can be very helpful. And it's also helpful for people who know that their bodies are similar but aren't sure if their bodies are okay.
Diversion is what he definitely did repeatedly in his video, which it's really interesting how many boxes we could check off on this list. Hopefully he doesn't express love in this video as well, otherwise we have basically, what, 16 out of 20 boxes checked off?
Okay. I love you guys.
Oh, God, he did it. He did it. Okay, there you go. The love.
Because like in the main channel Onision, I had tons of love and kindness for my audience and for stuff in general. And I was like, there's like, if you watch the Draw My Life, I said that literally my fans were my reason for living and that I appreciated them so much and yada, yada, yada.
And their job is to get rid of child porn and all of these children being exploited.
All right, so who would be so intensely supportive of anti-pedo organizations while being a person like that as well themselves? I can't fathom, right? It seems impossible. I mean, it would be enormous compensating if someone were to go that far to try and distract from who they are themselves. So when you have people who click on the homepage of YouTube and they see the first thing that shows up, naked kids, you would think that YouTube would issue an apology or otherwise take serious action against those channels. But this is still happening. Last time I checked, it's still happening, and you don't really have to search for it. It's just suggested to you. It's not like I Googled any of this. Literally, it was just thrown in my face. There are a lot of predators out there. There are a lot of people who are into that kind of thing, and just even remotely teasing the idea that that's acceptable to show those images to predators or anyone for that matter, that seems like a slippery slope. And who knows who signed off on those kids to be seen fully naked on YouTube, because those kids can't legally consent to be shown naked. I don't know how anyone could disagree with this. I can't comprehend it. Just don't give pedos and so forth an inch is all I'm asking. Don't give them any room. Kids are kids, and we should definitely protect them.
How could you not see predatorial behavior for what it is? It's so obvious. Okay? Like, for crying out loud.
And when that person and I were on talking terms and we were exchanging emails, the last thing I said to them was to do the right thing and turn themselves into the police. Because I strongly believe to my core that they are a predator.
And that's the sad reality that we need to face about Shane Dawson. And that is the reality that apparently only I am honest enough to show you guys. And to everybody who thinks this is appropriate behavior towards children, you probably belong in jail. And the reason you belong in jail is because you yourself have probably taken in part in inappropriate behavior towards children. And if I personally saw you behaving this way towards children, and you were filming it, I would break your fucking camera. And I would give you such a mouthful of every hateful word that I have in my mind, because I'm disgusted by people like Shane.
If you're really concerned about children's welfare around Shane Dawson, report it. Do it live. I want to see you on the phone live.
No one has come forward saying that Shane Dawson is guilty of the things that I implied he was.
Why do you have to wait for him? Why do you have to wait for him? What are you waiting for?
Because I don't want to waste police's time with false accusations.